So there's another update on the web kid situation. The SM fan who was arrested because he said certain things about Stonebwoy and his family. So yesterday I reported that he went for his bail hearing where he was granted bail of 100,000 Ghana cedis with two sureties. Now, after that whole situation, some fans came out to support. We had the likes of Shatawale on ground. The situation involved someone from his camp, so he needed to be there. And it's looking as though his fans were genuinely happy. People were really happy that at least he did not neglect or leave the situation to them to just handle. Now, from what we see on social media, a jubilation party was had at the Independence Square where fans were seen celebrating and all that. But on top of all of that, yesterday, Stonebwoy was on live where he was talking about, general situation. And then people kept asking about this whole situation where he made remarks to the fact that we should take care of ourselves and then do well to stay out of trouble.
You guys stay safe, stay free. You understand what I talk? Stay safe and stay free. Don't go do anything where they go bail you. If they bail you, they go judge your matter. They don't judge your matter. So stay safe and stay free.
Now, on this live, Stonebwoy hinted on the fact that people were reporting his account because he was on live, and in situations like this, you would have angry people who would be reporting his account. And truthfully, people were actually reporting his account, and he gracefully addressed it, speaking that, Charley, this thing, here, if you didn't come and say something against me, I wouldn't have even gone this far. And at the end of the day, you did not even direct this thing to me. You directed it to my family. And that is where I call it quits, because Charley, to what end? This thing is all social media banter. Deal with me. Focus on me. If you want to insult me, if you want to talk about my leg, just address me. When you bring my family, my wife, my kids, that is where we have a problem. Now, in another interview, we see Kid's dad talking about, he prays that Stonebwoy's enemies don't get a hold of him, like his enemies don't get him. Now that kind of thing. And I'm thinking, why would you even say that? Because at the end of the day, Stonebwoy wambeha obano. Secondly, Shatawale himself, that your son is such a big fan of, he did not come to tell anybody to go and start insulting or start a whole propaganda against Stonebwoy. If Shatta has a problem with Stonebwoy, he addresses him. Shatta is a very outspoken person. If he has something to say, he addresses it. He has never come out to tell his fans to go and attack anybody. So your child deciding or taking it upon himself to come and be saying things falling back to years ago is really, really sad. And it speaks a lot about you, the parent. Because instead of you addressing the fact that, your son has done something wrong and you are really sorry and all that, you are speaking like this. And this situation has had social media torn, because some people are like, yes, Charley, Stonebwoy was in every right to call for the arrest of WebKid, because you cannot move past addressing me to start addressing my children. That is where I will not take it. While others are saying, Charley, it's all social media banter. This thing there, it's nothing that is ever deep. We just talk and we talk. Do you understand? But in the long run, no, it doesn't change or do anything to you, unless you are trying to say, there's some truth in what he's saying, then we don't see it or we don't understand it. Now, if you ask me, genuinely, I do not think we need to understand anything. I'm a strong believer of, when you do something to somebody, you cannot predict or you cannot decide for the person how they react. So Stonebwoy's reaction there, it is totally on him. How he decided to handle it is totally on him. We cannot tell him that somebody has come to say something like this, so he should just keep quiet. No. The fact that his feelings were hurt and he decided to respond by calling for his arrest, that is how he decided to react. Shatawale, on the other hand, saw the situation and decided that instead of me ignoring this thing and just letting the person go, because at the end of the day, man, smile, let me stand with my fan and try to at least see if we can bail him out, and then maybe at the end of the day he walks a free man, so that we all learn from it. Because genuinely, it's really a sad situation, but what can one do? Now, this just boils down to the fact that social media is never always banter. Enya kasa keke. You would think, oh, you are just saying it for saying sake. No, updates like this, there are definitely going to be comments. Now, these are comments of the video of when Stonebwoy was on live and he was advising fans. Now, someone said, the funny part be say, if Wale wanna arrest fans where they diss am, or they attack him plus in family, Stonebwoy in fans go make busy keke. 85% of them go enter inside. Let me tell you something. Shatawale is somebody who is not easily offended or doesn't take things to heart. Stonebwoy takes things to heart. They are two different people. And Stonebwoy is even saying, you can attack him. If you want to insult him, you can. Because we've seen people come out day in, day out, speak about his leg and all of that. They do it. He has never arrested anybody on that. But you people moving past him to attack his family, his children, that is where he calls it quits. You understand? The fact that Shatta does not respond to all of those kind of banter, good for him. It's because nothing worries him. Stonebwoy, things they worry him. So you people should just leave him alone. Someone also said, the other artist go tell his fans, enter streets. Education isn't scam and pa. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. I don't see how Shatawale, being who he is, being outspoken, has ever come out to preach something wrongly to his fans, or even say his fans should go out there and misbehave. I genuinely think the fans, we are a problem. We are part of the problem. Because the time Shatta should be drinking champagne and sipping wine and relaxing, he's moving up and down because one fan has gone to say something that they shouldn't have been saying at all. Someone also said, imagine coming for what Stonebwoy said while you people are hailing the web kid rather. It's sad because after Stonebwoy said what he said, advising fans, people were there insulting him in the comments, and I'm like, we don't learn. We never learn. We never learn. Whenever Stonebwoy and Shatta, they meet at a program, we see them. They are cordial with each other. Yes, they are not the best of friends, but they are cordial. But fans, no, we want to do too much. We are always trying to do too much. It's like we want to just say, buying trouble every day for the people we support. Like I always say, you can support someone wholeheartedly and forget that any other person exists. Instead of causing trouble and creating drama. Anyways, that's all the updates we have on this story. We'll bring you guys more updates if we have them. This has been What They Go On here at the Charley Studios. And Mimi will catch you on the next one.